it's Shannie from Mount One Products Stained Glass Studios. Today we're going to talk about how to repair a broken piece of glass. Look at his poor little leg. Sometimes you'll get a piece in that somebody else made that has been broken. Other times you make a piece and it heat fractures while you're soldering. And other times you just go to hang up your rubber chicken and drop them on the windowsill because you're dumb. First up, what we want you to do is get out the broken pieces of glass. And you need to get, well, this whole chunk out, so we're going to score it. And break that out. You can use the back end of your scoring tool. You need the ball here, and you're like, go like that, wacka, wacka, wacka. Because we want to be cracking apart that glass, which we are doing quite effectively. We're doing some scoring going the opposite direction. Truth be told, with this guy, I probably could have just broken this right off like that, but I'm also showing you this so you know how to get it if it's like in the middle of a piece. All right, so we're getting this. You get some little cracks going on in here. Pieces are starting to come loose, and that's what we're going for. And then you can take your grossing pliers, grab a hold of that, pull that out. You want to gently pull this out, because the idea is that you do not want to damage the foil that is on the piece that's opposite of the broken piece, aka don't damage this yellow or this yellow. You only want it to be, it doesn't matter if you wreck this foil on this side, but you don't want to wreck it on the other side. And we're pulling this out. You may be able to pull that over. You can use, what did I do with it? You can use your wire cutter here to get some superfluous junk out of your way. And this is a mini grossing pliers. It is wonderful, particularly for situations such as this. I do have them on my site if you want one. All right, and we got most, if not all, ideally you want to get all, but sometimes you can't, that glass out of that channel. Sometimes you can't get all, but that's all right, we'll get it. All right, moving on to the soldering portion. First up, lots and lots of flux. That's gonna help you get your solder off of here smoothly. Heater up and off we go. You want to hold your piece perpendicularly or vertically to your mat. Mine, I'm holding on this cattywampus angle because, well, so you can see what the heck I'm doing. You just don't want to have any of your solder dripping down over any of your other pieces. And you can start to see where you'll be able to start removing some of that crappy foil. Be gentle and patient. That way you're not wrecking your other foil. If you see your foil start to lift on your good pieces, back off a little bit. Back off and come back. This piece came off particularly easily. You may have to use a bent nose pliers or a tweezers to kind of help work that away without wrecking it. You're going to grab some coins. Don't use copper pennies because they're copper and your solder will stick to it. And so you're going to get your piece up on the level, your new piece on the level with the other pieces. And we do a little tinning, a little soldering. Get everybody melted back in where they belong. Normally, I like to edge bead before I do my solder lines. I think that where they meet comes out a little bit more smoothly if you do it that way. That's my personal preference. And I freaking forgot this time. I don't know why, I went out of order. So now we're doing a little bit of edge beading. It's okay. You can do it however makes you feel happy. Wee! Finish her up, and our rubber chicken's gonna be good as new. If you have any questions, let me know. Peace, love, and stained glass. Okay, bye.